What's going on, fellow junkies? Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th, coming at you again today, you guys. And I hope you're out there all having an absolute killer day. I know I am. Work went great today. No complaints, you guys. I just got my homework done, so I absolutely get to be free for a little while, which is just a nice feeling, you guys. I'm getting real close to completely finishing my degree. Just about the end of October, I'm going to be absolutely done. I'm going to be done with school for now. I'm probably going to go back and forth and debate whether I'm going to go for my master's or not, but my bachelor's is good enough for me right now. But you know what, anyway, how are you guys doing out there? Hope you guys are doing great, enjoying the warm weather. It's been a little bit rainy and off and on here, sunny, but you know, it is what it is. But honestly, I've been looking around my movie room the last hour or so, and I really just realized, you guys, I have an absolute stack of figures I got to get done. And so I always try to not overload my channel with a bunch of figure reviews all at once. But I'm really going to try and do a bunch of them, but then could try and break it up here and there. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, my Jeepers Creepers video, where I reviewed the Trick or Treat Studios Creeper Axe, check it out, you guys. I filmed something a little extra. I did a little intro and an outro. So I definitely hope you guys will check it out and enjoy it. Let me know what you think. I really love doing extra filming of doing like skits and stuff like that. But currently, I just don't have a ton of time to do it, and when school's done, hopefully I'll be able to up that quite a bit more. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to be doing a figure review. Definitely, you guys saw my Jaws figures review as well. That one is absolutely insane. I'm just looking at it over there. Just, yeah. It's not safe to go back in the water, guys. Anyway, if you guys have not seen my one of my previous videos already, where I did the Trick or Treat Studios, the Scream Greats line, I did do Michael Myers already. Definitely check out that review because this figure is a knockout. And so I'm going to go ahead and do another Scream Greats figure, but which one am I going to be doing? They've been releasing a lot of them. They got some new ones coming up very soon. And so I really want to start knocking these ones out as well. So I will be going and clowning around just a little bit for at least 3 episodes of this. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I'm going to do the Slim figure, you guys, because I'm going to kind of do each one of these videos, get its own video, but since these don't have a ton of articulation and they don't have a ton of accessories, these episodes are going to be relatively short. But I didn't think I wanted to do all 3 of them in one video because, I don't know, let's see how this one does, and then if you guys want me to do the next 2 in one episode, I can, or if you want each one of them to have its own episode, let me know. But honestly, you guys, if you have not taken a good look at these Trick or Treat Studios Scream Greats, you definitely should. Don't knock them because they don't have a lot of articulation. Don't knock them because they don't have a lot of accessories. These things are amazing. They look great, and they're actually going to be stunning in your collection 100%, whether you open them or not. I am an opener. I love opening my figures and displaying them that way. Sometimes like I might have extra pieces from other figures that can work in their little display. I just absolutely love it. And these things being 8 inches tall, and some of them are even taller than that, I think it's great. This Michael Myers figure, stunning, you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. So we do have Slim there. He does come with his cotton candy gun, which I'm very excited about. I do have the one that came out from Spirit a few years ago. So Killer Klowns from Outer Space Slim. And we got the Scream Greats collection. This is still Series 1. I don't have anything from Series 2. I don't know if Series 2 has even started yet. If you guys know, let me know. But go ahead and take a look at the back. You guys know that Trick or Treat Studios does a really good job on their packaging. And so we do have a good picture of Slim. We do have some film strips from the movie. And then across in kind of red coloring, we got the cover of the movie. Scream Greats. One thing I would love to see on the back of these is like the collection page. You know, like you remember like back in the day when you had figures and you'd be collecting them and you could look on the back and see every figure that was involved in that line, and you could check them off as you get them. I would love to see Trick or Treat Studios do that because I know like they're not an old school line, but I think they're trying to be portrayed like an old school toy line, and so I would love to see that like collection checkoff list or even one of the folded up pieces of paper inside. I think that would be really cool to see them do. All right, you guys, but just looking at this thing, I think it looked absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to open it. We've kind of gone over the box. Let's just see if there's anything too terribly interesting that I really want to show you guys. As we know, I mentioned this in the first video of my Scream Greats. It was developed by Justin Mabry, sculpted by Alexander Ray and Justin Mabry, and packaging was designed by Sam First. Honestly, you guys, I think Trick or Treat Studios is only doing cooler and more awesome things, and I think this is one of them. I'm really excited to see where this line goes. The fact that they're talking about doing a Creeper, they're talking about doing Maniac Cop. They really got the Leprechaun. They really got some figures that we've never had before. I know we've had the Creeper before, but it's rare now that they're kind of trying to do figures that have never had a release before. So really excited about it. So let's go ahead and bust this guy open and take a solid look at him. I do have my action figure knife. Let's go ahead and dig right in. I always try to work around the plastic to not destroy the back card, but I didn't keep the card for Michael Myers either, so I don't know why I'm trying to be careful. It's just a habit, I guess. See if I can get under this here. There we go. Now we're in business. All right. Yeah, and honestly, I got Angelina's birthday coming up, so I'm kind of preparing for that. Save up a little extra money. Start looking for things that I want to buy her. Sounds like she wants to go spend some time at a casino, maybe stay in a hotel or something like that. I think she wants to, go to a few places out of town, so we'll definitely do that as we can. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great time. That's what's kind of going on with old Horror Junkies 509 while I'm opening this box. All right, you guys. So on the back of it, we do have a little bit more of a bigger version of the original cover. This is like the VHS cover that was originally on it. All right, and we're going to go ahead and get our Slim figure out of it. So we got the clear box, or the clear bubble wrap, whatever you want to call it. And there's the main event, you guys. I love the colors. They just pop so nicely. This is going to contrast next to Michael Myers so well. These are going to pop super nice. All right, we do have some plastic zip tie your figure into the box things that I have to deal with. And we will. That's why I always bring a knife to the party. All right, you guys. So we'll go ahead and start off with the accessory. So we do have the cotton candy gun. And I absolutely think this thing looks phenomenal. Like, it really looks really well painted. They really went the extra mile for the detail. Like, look at this little thing right here. It's like it's all pink, but it's got the red lines going through it. We got the green at the tip. Then we got the blue, the baby blue disc right here with the pink balls on the end, like all the polka dots, and then this little mohawk thing. We got the trigger, the cotton candy colored handle. I think this thing's absolutely insane. Like, they absolutely nailed every detail on this that I could imagine. And I know some of the other ones that are coming, they're going to release another set of 3. They're going to bring out the popcorn cannon. So I'm really excited to get that. I haven't decided if I want those figures, but I definitely want the popcorn cannon, which means I'll probably have to get at least one. Angelina doesn't know that yet. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and pull Slim out, and let's get this review going. And so one thing you'll notice, I think this is something to save on money. Like, even though this guy is really like bulky and stuff like that, this is not solid. It is actually, it is hollow, so these are not as heavy as you would think. This is a pretty, really light figure, but, I think that's, to save on costs, I'm okay with that. It makes sense to me. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and check out Slim. Like, definitely look at, the detail they got. Look at his little beady eyes, all the creases on his face, and then his makeup. I think they're missing, like, painted in eyebrows, like, way up here. I think in the movie he did have a little something. But look at his little mohawk of, like, hair and then the balls of the tip. I really think those details are insane right there. Look at the back of his hair like that. Goes to the points. And it's just that bright red. And it literally, just the detail in his face, his little cheese smile that he's got. Like, even his eyes, I mean, like, usually you get figures, one of them's going this way, the other one's going that way, or looking straight at you. It looks a little crazy. But I feel like, they took the detail even to the pupils of the eyes to make sure he's looking straight at you. And then look at his outfit. We got the bright pink going around the neck, this nice color of purple going down for his whole jumpsuit. The moon's going down the middle here. We got the paint up of the bands on his arms. We got the white hands with the, I'm going to say, red nail polish. So they do have that detail going for him. And then down to his feet, it's just really well molded right down to his the part where it kind of comes down to his ankles and calf. Then we've got some nice dark green shoes right here. Just looking really good overall, you guys. As far as articulation, his head, It doesn't look like it spins. It doesn't really turn at all. And I'm not trying to crank on it because I really don't want to break it. So his head does not move, maybe. Nope. I take it back. So it is on a ball joint. I kind of got braver. So it is on a full ball joint, just like Michael Myers was. And so this does rotate. I was just a little bit hesitant. I don't want to break things. I know you come here and I could potentially break things, but I'm trying not to. And like the head is a little bit wobbly. Like when I shake it like this, you kind of feel it wobbling back and forth. But that's okay. It's not like slinging all over the place or anything like that. We do have arms. It looks like, yep. So they can go out at the shoulder, and then they can rock back and forth. Obviously, because the thing around his neck, you don't move them all the way. It is rubber, so you can force it if you want to. And so I think both arms are going to be able to. Yep, they'll come out from the body and then rock back and forth. So they're able to do that. Looks like there is a little bit of articulation in the wrists, but the sleeves of his outfit are kind of impeding that just a little bit. But let's go ahead and yeah, no articulation in the legs, so it is just a statue from the lower half down, or from the arms down pretty much. But let's go ahead and pop the gun into his hand and see how we like it. See if it pops in nice and easy or not. All right, so it fits in his hand pretty well, and his actually finger is able to go on the trigger. I love it when they do that detail with figures, where when their finger can actually go on the trigger instead of just like they're just holding the gun but no finger on the trigger. They actually did do that, so it looks pretty darn good. And so this is going to do it, you guys. This is what we got for the figure. I think the paint up and the sculpting is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure we're missing some eyebrows right here at the very top, but honestly, nothing I'm going to crucify Trick or Treat Studios for. Because you cannot really deny that they didn't just absolutely kill this thing. I think it looks phenomenal. I really can't wait to open Fatso and Shorty, because I do have those figures coming to review for you guys very soon. So this is Trick or Treat Studios, Scream Greats, Killer Klowns from Outer Space, Slim figure. And so definitely make sure you guys let me know down in the comments what you think. Are you guys collectors of the Scream Greats collection, or are you guys kind of just letting this line be for anybody else? Let's go ahead and see if he's got any good standing. I mean, he's got huge feet, so this standing should not be an issue. If you guys remember from my first video, Michael Myers was a great stander. So let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, so Slim is a rock star when it comes to standing. I really wailed on this desk, and he jostled a little bit, but he, was able to come right back to his position. So I really think that most of these Scream Greats are going to be pretty good standards, but, this will only be my second one. I'm not willing to say, yes, they're all going to be great. I do have one, Jacob Adkins from Candy Corn. Just the way he's posed a little bit, I'm a little bit concerned, so I guess we'll see. But you guys, that is going to do it for my review for Trick or Treat Studios, Scream Greats, Killer Klowns from Outer Space, Slim figure. And I'm really excited about this. I love how this looks. It definitely gets a solid. And that's going to do it for me. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th, signing out. Just until next time, you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I am a horror lifer. And you guys, have a killer day and don't be afraid. Clown around a little bit. Enjoy life. Let the clowns in. I don't even know what I'm doing. Until Horror Junkies 509 rides again. Have a good one. Huh. Wow. I can't believe I made that entire review, which is it's a review, but I didn't give it my rating. Sometimes I wish I could have like a little assistant over here to kind of remind me all the stuff I'm supposed to do. But anyway, you guys, it gets a solid groovy. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a solid. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. The paint up, the mold. It doesn't have a lot of details, but I don't expect it. Trick or Treat Studios is kind of going for a different aesthetic for their figures, and I'm totally there for it, and I kind of respect it, and I'm really enjoying this line so far. So Slim definitely gets an 8 out of 10 for me. I think I gave Michael either a 9 or a 10, honestly, because that's such a solid figure. And if you want me to go ahead and hold these guys up together, Slim is a little bit taller than Michael, but it is what it is. He is a clown from outer space, so he's going to be a little bit taller. All right. That should do it. Have a good one.